The introduction of the gymnasts in the vault final. Ellie Downey of Great Britain, the fourth strongest in qualification, part of the bronze medal winning British team in 2015. The defending champion, Simone Biles, who's going for a historic 23rd World Championship medal. She's already won the team an all-around gold here. Chi of the People's Republic of China, the eighth strongest in qualification, the Junior Asian champion in vault last year. Yoseo Jeong of the Republic of Korea, the fifth strongest qualifier and the reigning Asian Games vault champion. She's a real specialist in this piece. As is she, Shalon Olsen, the silver medalist. The Canadian took second place in the competition in Doha last year. She's the sixth strongest in qualification. And she's followed by the bronze medalist from 2018, the Mexican gymnast Alexa Moreno, one of the top vaulters in the world. Lilia Akimova will be the penultimate gymnast to go, team silver medalist and the seventh strongest in vault qualification. And Jade Carey from the United States of America. We will finish with the top qualifier, the 19-year-old from Arizona, silver medalist at the World Championships in 2017, an absolute vault specialist and a wonderful athlete on this piece. The start list for the women's vault final. The defending champion Simone Biles goes second in the order. Her teammate Jade Carey goes right at the end as top qualifier. Will it be a history-making moment yet again for Simone Biles? Will she draw level with that 23 medal mark? So no drama to follow here at all, Lisa.
Well, the tension building for this vault final, of course, 2 vaults each in a vault final with the score being averaged. And it's that risk versus reward, isn't it? How many somersaults, how many twists can they include to up the difficulty value, whilst balancing that out with a mark out of 10 for execution. Only 0.6 separated all of the qualifiers. That's how close it was coming into this event.
And so we begin. Ellie Downey of Great Britain, the fourth strongest in qualification. She begins.
And a very nice vault from Ellie Downey. Double twisting Yurchenko, the 5.4. So mark out of 10 for execution and that 5.4 added. Round up onto the board, backflip on and wrapping into the double twist in a straight position. Beautifully landed, actually. Very nice control. She'll be very satisfied with that first vault. And scored an average of 14.783 in qualification. Here, powering onto the vault, lifting up, feet locked together, good form. She had 14.466 for this.
The reigning British champion on the vault. Part of that bronze medal winning team at the World Championships in 2015 and has had a very good spell recently. The all-around silver medalist at the European Championships in Szczecin after battling with extremely serious injury that kept her out for some time. She's come back and has looked really very impressive indeed. The start, 14.6 for Downey. She's up by just over a tenth from qualification. Now, this, the second vault, had a 6 difficulty in qualification, a 15.1 with a 0.1 step out.
Yes, I believe she's going for the same vault again. Complex vault, 6.0 difficulty value.
Well, this is the big one that really could put Ellie Downey in contention early on if she hits this. Here we go.
Oh yes, and a very good vault. A big smile, that says it all. She's delighted.
Well, what a start that is to the competition. The fourth strongest qualifier, very clean vaults.
Yes, let's have a look at it. Lots going on here. Round up onto the board, half turn on, pushing our front somersault, wrapping into the 1.5 twist off. So, very good work, performing the vault named the Cheng. And here, controlling it, beautiful form in the legs, locked together, just the hop back on the landing, but a central landing, which will be important when we know that the two top vaulters were separated by .001 in qualification. So every single point matters.
About as well as it could possibly have gone. Ellie Downey, a great first performance. That's a really good score. 14.816. That's a very good mark to lay down for the rest of the field to attack. A 15 point. Now, on the subject of gymnasts capable of attacking exactly that, here is Simone Biles, the defending champion. And she's going for medal number 23 at the World Championships. It would tie her with the record holder. Here we go. The four-time Olympic champion, the reigning vault champion.
Oh, Simone Biles there with a 6.0, so much flight. The same first vault as Ellie Downey did for her second vault, the Cheng. She gets so much lift off the top, doesn't she? Let's take another look. There it is again, round up on half turn, pushing it up, straight somersault with the 1.5 twist, just a little bit to the side, but so much length, so much power, great form, and she delivers yet again. Yeah, scored 15.066 for her first vault in qualification.
Gymnast who has already won team and all-around gold. Past Svetlana Korkina to become the most successful female gymnast of all time at the World Championships. She's not far away from being the most successful of all time. 15.333, a jump up of almost a few tenths. Super score.
And she will have to do a completely different vault for a second vault, so a different entry. Have to come from a different group to show versatility in the vault final.
We have a 5.8 up on the board.
Oh, beautiful vault. Now, big smile, as we've come to know, on the face of Simone Biles, going for the Amanar, 2.5 twists off the top from the Yurchenko entry.
Two wonderful vaults here from Simone Biles.
Dynamic approach, backflip on, wrapping into those 2.5 twists in the straight shape, and doesn't she nail that landing? She knew she'd done a good job.
Just looking at the form in this vault, the feet absolutely together until the last possible second.
Yes, the awareness as she came out of the vault. She was celebrating before she'd landed. She's got so much spatial awareness. She knows exactly where she is in relation to both the apparatus and the floor. Beautiful.
One suspects that Ellie Downey will know that the lead is highly vulnerable here, and we're likely to have a new leader. How big is the number going to be? That's the question. Very big. 15.466, 15.399 the total score, and that's going to throw a real challenge down to Jade Carey right up at the end. Two gymnasts have gone, and both of them have really delivered quality. Qi of the People's Republic of China, the 8th strongest in qualification, the Asian junior champion last year on vault.
And she begins with a double twist in Yurchenko. 5.4 difficulty value, so a half twist less than some. Nicely performed. And a backflip on. Very nice form in the air, just the hop back. Good work for her first vault. She scored 14.533 in qualification for the same vault, to give you an indication of what you may expect. Plenty of height in the air in order to complete the rotations.
Supported as well. Well, she made her senior debut at the Chinese National Championships last year, winning the vault competition. She's only 16 and scores 14.6, so up just a fraction from qualification. Now the second vault at a higher difficulty score, 5.8, so 4 tenths up from that first vault in qualification. Looks as though that's what she's indicating again.
Yes, there'll be a forward entry for this. 2.33, the handspring group of skills. And the 1.5 twist off. 5.8 difficulty value. Just a step to the side on the landing there for Chi-Chi.
Great quality from this. The youngest gymnast who goes over to exchange congratulations with Simone Biles, the current leader in the competition. But looking very comfortable in this vault final is Chi-Chi from the People's Republic of China. She's from Beijing. Also took a team silver at that Chinese Championships last year, and she scores 14.65 in the bronze medal position at the moment. Very consistent across the two vaults. Now, the reigning Asian Games champion on the vault, Yo Seo-jong of the Republic of Korea, whose father, Yo Hong-chul, was an Olympic silver medalist on the vault. Comes from a great line of vaulters in the family.
Oh, well, she upped her difficulty from qualification. She went for the double twist off, which is a huge 6.2 difficulty value. It's that moment, isn't it, in the finals where you know you have to go all out if you're going to compete for a medal. Really wrapping up. There's a double twist, but just under rotating, and there was a fall on the landing. It's a very courageous approach to the vault. She only performed that with a 1.5 twist in qualification. So just a little bit, that was a shame.
She was 5th in the competition last year at the World Championships. Quite an amazing family, father and daughter, both been Asian Games champions on the vault, and she actually has created a vault which is an evolution of her father's own vault as well. So the code of points serving as a touch of a family treat. 13.933 for Yo Seo-jong. It's a very big difficulty that she went for.
She really did, and trying to get that into the code of points as her own skill, but yes, not quite coming off, which was a shame. A slight pause, the judges decide what to make of that. She prepares for a second vault.
Going for a 5.4 difficulty on this second vault. Scored a 14.6 for it in qualification. Very good execution.
And the double twisted Yuchenko, super second vault for Yo Seo-jong.
An Asian Games champion.
Yes, and this is what we're talking about when it's a risk versus reward dilemma. Slightly easier vault, but very well performed. And going for the difficulty on the first, she knew that with people like...
Final, so a gymnast we will see for years to come. Can be reasonably sure of that. Now, the bronze medal mark at the moment is 14.65, set by Chi-Chi. It's unlikely to get close to that. 14.183. Yo Seo-jong is currently in 4th position. Better execution on that second vault. Halfway point in this vault competition. It's Biles, Downey, Chi. But what of the silver medalist from last time? There is the leader, 15.399. Jade Carey, the top qualifier, goes last. She scored 15.2 in qualification. Shalyn Olsen from Canada, the silver medalist from last year's World Championships, the 19-year-old from Vancouver.
And the popular double twisting Yuchenko for her first vault. Again, another clean performance. 5.4 the difficulty. She's had a successful career on this apparatus. Canada going well in the team event, and that was very nice. First double twisting Yuchenko. Lifting into the two twists, a very central landing. powering down the 25-metre approach run, converting that horizontal velocity into vertical lift. Big high five from the coach.
Collegiate gymnast at the University NCAA, competes for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Became their second gymnast to win a World Championship vault medal after Kayla Williams in 2009. But she's just had such great consistent results on vault over the years as Olsen scores a 14.6 for the first vault. Now it'll be interesting to see what difficulty comes up here for the second. It might well be that she's flipped the order around from qualification. It looks like she has, because this was the one she did first in qualifying. The vault champion at the Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast, Australia last year, Shannon Olsen, to go for her second vault. This is 6 difficulty.
Oh, yes, and wrapping into the 1.5 twists. Let's have another look. Round up onto the board, half turn on, pushes off in the forwards direction, wrapping into the twist, 1.5, slightly losing her leg form there in the somersault, so there will be some execution errors there. But at least she's up on her feet and quite central in the landing. So a little bit of a mixed vault there. It'll be interesting to see what the judges make. Higher in the difficulty, possibly not quite as good in the execution, but a good first vault.
0, so if she matches what she's done in qualification, the first vault was almost a 10th up, then we will have a new bronze medal position. It will be Shannon Olsen. It's Biles, Downey, Chi, those are the top 3, but we do have a new bronze medalist. It is Shannon Olsen, 14.733. She's into the bronze medal position. Top quality vaulters everywhere you look. The bronze medalist from last year, Alexa Moreno, the 25-year-old from Mexicali in the northwest of Mexico. First Mexican woman to win a medal at the World Championships after 3 successive 7th place finishes.
Oh, and a very determined approach, wasn't it? The 1.5 twists off the top, the 5.8 the difficulty value. Machine 0.9 on this in qualification, but a few steps back on the landing there, just using that power but not quite bringing it under control right at the end. Lots of lift, feet coming underneath, and just those extra few steps at the end, and some slight lateral deviation as well. We'll get a better look at that at this aerial view. Here we go, rotation in the air, and look, feet going outside of the lines there. So, but great to see her in this final again, and earning herself a place, the top 3 finalists from any of those nations that do not already have for Tokyo will have a nominative place at the Tokyo Olympic Games. So she's always already achieved success.
Yes, it's a great moment for Alexa Moreno, that, and a thoroughly deserving gymnast. Away from her gymnastics, she's a great advocate in anti-bullying campaign. She's a super role model, and she scores a 14.466 for the first vault.
Now she prepares for the second vault with a 5.6 difficulty. And this time it will be a Sukahara entry. Oh, very nice second vault. That was so much better in terms of the landing, wasn't it? And difficult as well. The Sukahara entry, that's the half turn on, like a cartwheel on, so you change direction, a backward somersault with 2 twists. And she knew exactly where she was on that landing. Look at the power on the approach. Lots of flight. She can be very proud of those performances.
Graduate of architecture from Mexico Valley University. She actually took a break off the Olympic Games to just deal with the small matter of actually finishing her degree off and completing her undergraduate studies, as so many of these athletes do alongside their work as elite competitors. It requires the most extraordinary discipline and time management. Moreno goes into 5th position, 14.8 for the second vault, 14.633 in total. Biles still leads. So that is a history-making moment, because with 2 competitors to go, Simone Biles has secured herself a medal, and she has tied the record for the most medals won at the World Championships of Artistic Gymnastics. But what colour? Lilia Akaimova of the Russian Federation, the 7th strongest in qualifying.
And a 5.8 difficulty. We've seen that vault somersault. Lots of power. Feet together on the somersault. Just that paced back on the end. Scored 14.733 for her first vault in qualification. A bit there on the landing.
Akaimova has been on the podium at the Russian National Championships in the vault final. A very competitive field, that always is. 22-year-old is from St. Petersburg, and she has a 14.7 score for the first vault. And that is pretty comparable with the qualification mark, down by a third of a tenth. So the second vault for Lilia Akaimova, 5.6 difficulty. So she scored a 14.533 for this in qualification.
And again, the double twisting Sukahara, but a deep landing and a step to the side. And I think her reaction tells the story. Powering in, the half turn on, back somersault, 2 twists, but the knees had to bend to control the momentum, and just slightly over-rotating there, having to step back and out of the landing area. So I really think perhaps she's out of a medal prospect there.
All things that are going to be the differentiators. Biles, Downey, Olsen, the top 3. If this one comes in anything below second place, then Ellie Downey of Great Britain is also guaranteed a medal. It is 14.366 for Lilia Akaimova, 6th position for her. So that means that joining Simone Biles on the podium, Ellie Downey of Great Britain, that is her first ever individual medal at the World Championships. But still, it is Simone Biles who leads. And immediately calls out to her teammates, "You've got this," to wish her the best of luck. It's the turn of the top qualifier.
Yes, and she has something special on this apparatus, isn't she? She's the only one really capable of pushing Simone Biles.
Jade Carey of the USA, the top qualifier. Team gold medalist, here she goes.
Oh, and a very nice start to her campaign. Pushing off into the 1.5 twist. Let's take another look. There. Just a little hop back on the landing. It makes it look quite effortless.
Between all of that, now Jade Carey, she's a real product of the gym. Her parents have had ownership of a gym which she grew up playing in, and she scores 15.166, Carey, so down just a little bit from qualification. She's actually still coached by her father, Brian. And it was her vaulting work that actually got her noticed by the United States national selectors when it looked as though she was going to go down the collegiate route some time ago. And it was well noticed because she's now a key part of the national team. This, a 5.8 difficulty, needs this to be absolutely stellar if she's going to be able to topple Simone Biles.
And it's the Amina from Carey, but she is off the side of the mat, so going for the difficulty, a 5.8, but undoubtedly execution errors there, including that. So has the leader dropped down the ranking? The backflip on, wrapping into 2.5 twists, very difficult. Nice form in the air, but not quite coming out cleanly. This is a good view, the aerial view. You can see just drifting a little bit to the side there. The shoulder's not square as she landed, and she had to take that big step off the mat to control the landing. How much damage has been caused there? Good first vault under her belt. It's the average of the two that counts.
They discuss it, the two teammates. It is Biles who leads, then Ellie Downey, then Shalon Olsen. Where does Carey come in? Oh, she's got into the silver medal position. 14.883, just fractions ahead of Ellie Downey, who takes the bronze medal. So it's the USA 1 and 2, Simone Biles and Jade Carey. Carey, the top qualifier, coming right in there at the end and celebrating with the bronze medalist, Ellie Downey of Great Britain. But Simone Biles, now we have the